Legends rise from blister packs. Childhood whispers calling back. Figures posed in perfect time. A world of wonder built for you. Legends rise from blister packs. Childhood whispers calling back. Figures posed in perfect time. A world of wonder built for you. Toy me, toy you. The fun begins. Grab your grails, let's dive right in.
Yes, good evening and welcome to Toy Me, Toy You, episode 34, but who's even counting at this stage? Here we are, another Sunday evening, me, Dave, and the lovely Mr. Rudy Zizou.
Hey.
And of course, here's Lily.
Hello.
Hello there, you're right.
Yeah, I'm back.
Shall we see who we've got with us in the chat this evening? Why not? Josh! Welcome! Josh is doing very, very well on his YouTube channel. I think he's up to, is it 2,000 subscribers now, Josh? And he does some really good reviews. A young man does some really good reviews of Marvel Legends and knockoffs of import figures. I think knockoffs of Big Watts and that sort of thing. But yeah, always very interesting. So welcome, Josh. Thank you for joining us. Martin, a loyal subject of the channel. Martin, good guy. And I think that's it for now. It's going to be a cozy one tonight. Lovely.
Oh,
hold on.
Hold on, breaking news.
They're here now. Welcome, Guzzy. All right, what have we got coming up this evening? Rudy, why don't you tell us?
So we'll take a look at our pickups. We'll go through the news. We'll have a blast from the past. And we'll talk all things loinclothy. Mythical, fantastical, muscular, all that kind of goodness in our discussion.
That's right, Dave. Awesome. You're early, that, Dave.
Right down my alley, yes.
Right down it.
We have pick your own.
All sorts of shenanigans going on, really. But let's start off, as was mentioned, with a bit of recent toy news. Okie dokie. Let's get into this. I do drop a note in the chat to let us know what you think of any of this stuff. And we'll catch up with that in a bit. Stranger Things crossed with Transformers. This is Frequency, which is the van, and 8 Treks. So this is a 6-inch tall Transformer. So there's a big deluxe or a small Voyager, depending on your perspective. And it's going for £45. I've seen this up for pre-order for this set. It looks nice. I do think it looks nice. Not sure I could justify that price tag. It's a bit of an out there thing as well. I'm not really a Stranger Things fan. I am a Transformers fan, obviously. But yeah, it's cool looking.
It's a nice, really cool robot on hold mode.
Yeah, nice tidy looking van, nice tidy looking robot. And yeah, that the bird, is it called 8 Treks, did I say? Yeah, 8 Treks.
8 Treks.
Can fold up and go inside in the belly of the beast, as it were.
I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things. And I really like Transformers. I'm not that fussed on crossovers, but as a toy, if you want obscurity or if you want something a little bit different, if you don't want characters from the Ark or the 86 movie, then
yeah, I picked up that, you know, the last Stranger Things crossover they did that was turned into a pizza van. Yeah, I got that for my wife because she loves camper vans. Actually, really, really good. I can't remember what it's called. Can you remember, Lee?
Oh, it's called Red, I think.
There we go. Yeah, that's really good, and this one looks really good as well. Even though I'm not into Stranger Things. I don't dislike it. I've never watched it. I just haven't. But toy-wise, both look really good.
I'm not.
And it comes with a chicken blaster.
Yeah.
Chicken Blaster, why not? And then Mezco Toys, 112 Collective, Incredible Hulk. This is 7.5 inches tall, $120 of your cash. And just looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like a classic looking Hulk.
That's kind of the Hulk that I know and kind of remember from my childhood. I very much watched the Hulk cartoon. He's always
have
very
a
angry or either sad.
alternate head as well. Both the heads look good. I think I prefer that one.
Mezco they seem to be on this run of just creating really great figures.
Yeah. It's a high price tag, but it does look very, very good. Yeah. And then, there you can see he actually comes with a whole bunch of different heads and some interchangeable hands as well. And some cloth pants. And then various other accessories. The lamp. Thor's hammer, yeah. Catching Thor's hammer.
That's what I grew up with. I had a couple of Thor and Incredible Hulk annuals that were like donated hand-me-downs from a next door neighbor, and I read those all the time growing up. I don't have a Hulk in my collection. I don't have $120 to buy a Hulk.
Yeah, and then he's got this ground smashing piece as well. Very good. Just going to catch up with some comments for the chat before we move on too far, whilst it's still relevant, because he said this looks wicked even though he knows nothing about Stranger Things. I agree. No familiarity with Stranger Things, but a very cool looking Transformer.
I think you can enjoy it as a toy, regardless if it's Stranger Things or not. Just
absolutely. Guy for joining us. Welcome. Good to have you with us. Martin saying hello to Guyver. And Josh thinks the Hulk looks nice. Will you be getting a KO version of this, Josh? A cheeky KO. Martin loved the Hulk TV series with Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, I grew up on that magic.
Yeah. Bill Bixby, the Lonely Man, the saddest ending TV theme tune ever.
Because he hasn't had a TV since 2008. To be fair, I'm not sure you're missing that much these days.
You're not missing out. Loose Women's still on though, mate, if you need to know.
Yeah, you can find that on the internet though. 6 pieces of concrete slide in and out. See, that's worth the price tag, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Not a sentence you hear every day, is it?
Now, this looks very cool. Masters of the Universe Origins, Mark Taylor He-Man.
Yeah.
Sketchbook series He-Man, or
So
whatever
good.
you want to call it, based on some early concept art of He-Man done by Mark Taylor, who may or may not be the creator of He-Man. There was a team, wasn't there? And there's some debate about who was responsible for what.
There is.
A whole thing. But he was definitely involved, and he definitely drew an early concept picture of He-Man that this toy is based on, which looks absolutely fantastic. And I'm probably going to have to get this because I'm a sucker for this sort of thing. And the box looks very, very cool. The artwork on there.
It's that OG artwork where he's got the axe. Like He-Man's very much, it is the sword, but I love the axe and shield.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got the Conan helmet.
Yeah, very Conan inspired, of course.
Yeah.
And there's the alternate head.
He's a big
OG was going to have black hair. I think it looks great with the black hair. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah,
there it is.
Look at that. That's very cool. And of course, loincloth. You can't go wrong with a loincloth. All right, and then we've got some Turtles action, and it's a Donatello, the best turtle. This is from Big F Toys. I wonder what the F stands for. Big F Toys, Donatello 40th anniversary edition in 1/6 scale. So that's going to be what, nearly a foot tall.
Yeah.
Big lad.
1/6.
And quite chunky. Price to be confirmed, but it won't be cheap, will it? Let's be honest. Looks quite cool. I'm not sure if it's entirely for me anyway. Not only because it's too big and I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. Yeah, there's something a little bit off about the skin texture, I think, for me. And the lower legs look more kind of bird-like than turtle-like.
The proportions are out for me.
Yeah,
I really like the skin tone. But I like to be critical about toys. They're slightly flamingo legs.
yeah,
Like they bend backward. I think it's probably the camera angle and the shape. It looked like they bend back.
I think we have to be critical, don't we? We're spending money on the stuff. We have to be choosy.
If you're passionate about like toys, then be critical. I'm not keen on purple on the bow staff. On any turtle release, I'm just like, they're just weapons.
No.
Why would they have their color-coded weapons? They wouldn't. But yeah, I can nitpick about toys all the time.
Well, just in case they get confused with them, you know.
Absolutely.
They pick up the wrong
That's a
weapon.
nice face. Oh,
I like the communicator.
I like that head. And there he is, baby, because why not?
One six scales just
various stuff that it comes with.
I've got no room for any of my toys now anyway. I can't get something 1.6.
Yeah, if I got a 1/6, I'd probably have to like keep it in a cot next to my bed. Oh, I don't know.
Donnie needs changing again.
That's it. We've got some new people joining us in the chat. Ben, welcome. It's getting crowded in here now. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. No need for that Hulk, Josh says, because he's got the Maximum Legends one. Fair enough. That does look pretty cool.
That's great. Great figure, that one.
Stuart, welcome. What's up? And Ben is excited to see a Donnie. Good man, as you should be. And then we've got NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 cartoon Foot Soldier, 7-inch scale, for about $42. Yeah, I was really interested in getting that 2012 Donatello until I saw numerous reports of quality control issues with it, and now I'm like, no, I can't do it, which is a shame because it looks good, but I just can't risk spending what is a reasonable wedge of money and then something being wrong with it. I know you can send it back, but it's a hassle. I just no pass. So hopefully this will avoid any such QC issues. They can iron all that out and actually make a half decent figure, but that will remain to be seen. It does look fun though. Got some little stickles. And you can army build if you're so inclined, of course. And that just shows you the variety of weapons.
Yeah, nice selection of weapons.
There you go. And then we've got a big chunk of 4 Horsemen Mythic Legions. This is their new Dawn of Discovery wave that they recently revealed at Legions Con, which I think is a convention that they organise. And yeah, lots and lots of figures. So these are all 1/12 scale, various price points. So we'll go through them. Vitus Prime. I'm sure they come up with these names by just emptying a Scrabble bag. $42. He looks nice. Stern face. Kind of a classic gladiator look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, as you know, Dave, primes don't smile.
That's fair enough. And there's all his bits. All these tranquilments. General Delphina of Etheroth. Same price. She looks cool. Nice hair. Nice texture on the hair and everything. They do really well with all the details on these figures. I do like the look of them a lot. I haven't got one yet, but I'm gonna have to. It's inevitable, really. Just a matter of time.
Likewise. I like the head sculpt without the hair, like the
Yeah.
chainmail head.
Yeah, and then she's
And
got
the
the helmet as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Options. Mobu. So he's like an eel or something.
Stingray.
Stingray. Yeah.
Na 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 na. Stingray.
Stingray.
Na 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 na.
And he looks really
Oh.
cool as well.
Yeah, he
He's
looks
got the
wicked.
pet stingray.
Got some little fish with him as well. Nice. Siren opal scale. I don't know how they come up with these names. Very strange. So yeah, she's got a tail or legs.
Or legs.
So you can vary things up quite significantly there, really. You can choose between a tail or legs. And some nice weapons and green skin. You can't go wrong with a bit of green
I
skin.
know, it's they make just really, like, mythically, they're just the accessories, the choices they make. Like, who'd have thought about putting like a lantern just in there? It's really cool. Really cool.
Captain Iron Skull with one L. Yeah, he's got the hook hand and his sword, an eye
They're
patch.
very it's like
Very
sea wave,
pirate-esque.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Like this wave or this range is very on ships.
Yes. Very
I reckon
much.
out of all the figures, that's the one that's going to get everyone hooked.
Yeah.
Lee bringing the jokes as always. What does that even say? Ginger.
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 Jizin.
Some sort of little goblin thing. Isn't he?
Ginger. I don't know, you got to say like that.
And he's got a trident. I like a trident. I do like a trident. And a little chest of goodies. And a bar of gold and a goblet. And some fun alternate heads.
Yeah.
He looks very cool. Odo Ben. So yeah, he costs a bit more, $55. Obviously, he's a chunkier, slightly larger walrus with a broken tooth. Been through the wars. Got wooden shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Nice.
Makeshift shoulder pads that he's taken from the boat. That's it with Brian. Yeah.
Oh, look at that fish that he comes with. That looks really cool.
I bet he's got one
Blue
hell
and
of a
pink.
dentist bill.
And Ibn Prosperous. Oh, I don't know. He's got a
He comes with a parrot.
Parrot. Yeah, he looks like he could be some sort of a mage or something.
Mm.
And then Bulwark. I think this is my favourite. Looks incredible. This big chunky crab guy. $95 I've got on this one. And that's everything he comes with. But he doesn't need any more than that.
No, he's big.
He's just big and epic.
Would you say you'll buy him in a pinch?
What's
Oh, Lee! Can we kick him?
Look, I've got about 2
getting
weeks
worse.
worth to catch
It's
up on.
getting
bro.
worse.
Get it all out now.
Oh dear. Oh, right, that's all of those. Let's have a little look on the chat. Where were we up to? Somewhere around there. Wonder what they're drinking to come up with the names. Hello. Where did the last hour go? I don't know, Gareth. What you been doing? Welcome anyway. Thanks for joining us. I should have named him Steve Irwin. I think that was referring to the Ray guy, whatever his name was. Lots of hellos. Trident and loincloth action. Yes. Is there lore? I don't think they really have.
I'm
got
guessing
any
they just pick a
stories behind
theme,
them, have
don't they? And
Yeah,
they give you a selection of figures to the theme.
I am the walrus. There we go. Stuart's feeling a little crabby. It's catching, Lee. Look what you've
Yeah,
done.
no, that's totally enabler.
Bringing in the fun.
Because he's just seen their website. There's about 50 factions. Calm
Yeah.
down, lads. He's not wrong. And he's just dropping in.
You can easily find something you
Hi,
like.
Andy.
Legions.
Crab-looking dude is awesome. He is. Looks fantastic. That's definitely my favourite of the bunch. Thanks for dropping by, Andy. See you soon. And then we'll have a look at this. Tamashii Nations, Chogokin, Astrobot, and Dual Speeder, which is apparently based on something from a video game that I haven't played, where the controller actually transforms and can fly around like that,
Oh.
which is fun and a bit different. And it's a cool looking little robot.
Yeah. Very Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah, and there it demonstrates that you open it up by pressing the buttons and stuff. And I believe you press the buttons that you would press in the game to actually get the effect. I think that's the whole point of it. And it also has some lights in there that you can activate with the buttons as well. That's a cool looking little thing. Something a bit different. And then we've got Age of the Primes, Transformers, G2,
Whoa.
Swoop and Sludge in eye-watering colours. Any takers?
They've really embraced G2, haven't they? Because these didn't exist. They only made 3, didn't they, in G2? Was it Snarl, Grimlock, and Slog?
Yeah.
Call it what you will. So yeah, these are just they're too garish for me.
Lime
I
and
like
orange.
G2, but it's
I don't know. I quite like the look of the lime swoop.
I feel like it cheapens them with their bold
Sludge.
choice.
It does sort of make them look like those knockoff Transformers you find in B&M and
B&M
TK
and-
Maxx.
Yeah. This
No.
Sludge's colour scheme
Unintentionally.
reminds me of something. I don't know what though. Can't be orange, I think.
It does have a nice box. I like that bit of art on the front of the box. That's quite cool. And that's the end of the news.
Perhaps one's for completionists.
Let's see what they're saying here. Josh said that's cool. I think that was referring to the Astrobot thing. Martin says that those Transformers are bright. Where are his shades? Because he doesn't like Dinobots and really doesn't like the Studio Series molds. Fair enough. I'm not sure there'd be many that would agree with that. I think most people prefer the Studio Series to Power of the Primes. I don't have any of them. I'm not a Dinobot fan,
Either.
really. And there's a good set of third-party Power of the Primes Dinobots. I'd rather get that. Okay. Good stuff. Right, that is the end of the news. And now we'll move on to pickups. This is the part of the show where we talk about if we've actually got any toys that we bought recently, which we often don't, but sometimes we do. That's fine. You can't buy them every time. Goodness, you'd be bankrupt.
Yeah.
Right. Lee, you got anything this time around?
Yes, I've got a couple of things actually.
Oh, good.
I've got a couple of them.
Do you want to engorge yourself first and show us what you've got?
I've got this little cuddly buddy, who I shall name Duckamus Prime. Thought it'll look nice at the back of my couch.
It's embiggen you. There we go.
Yeah, a little duck, Optimus Prime. It's been at big local games for a while, and I thought, go on, I'll give it a haul. So, as you know, last show I couldn't make last show because I've just come back from my holidays, and before I even got into Parma, I ended up buying this little Lego set from the airport in Manchester.
Ah,
Yeah.
Brickhead of Optimus Prime, which I was planning on the building while I was over there. You know, when I was having a little chill out time, I got back to doing it. But it was a nice little build when I got back.
they got some stick online when they were revealed, but I just think they look fun.
It was actually a nice calming build. It was just nice minutes to do. The chuck actually looks better than what I thought. Because I thought it was just like a single piece, but it was a lot more involved building that. And then it also comes with the robot mode, which is
Cool.
very nice. My wife, she's got the ER Lego bricks, so they sit together. You know, of course, both voiced by the legend Peter Cullen. This week at work, a colleague of mine, a friend of mine, came up to me and went, you like Back to the Future, don't you? I'm like, it's not bad. And he handed me this, a hoverboard.
Oh,
1/5 scale, which is a nice little thing.
Oh yeah, it's wicked.
we just need to
Well,
shrink you down, Lee, so you can ride it.
Well, if I didn't have my Back to the Future DeLorean in its box, I would have put him on it. I thought that'll look cool. But I'm not unboxing me Back to the Future one for it. It comes with a little certificate. A little certificate, because I can't say certificate. So I said certificate. So yes, that was a very nice little surprise. But unfortunately, he has been outdone because my lovely, lovely wife has given me an early birthday present.
Ooh.
And of course, it was only a matter of time before I got this. And I've been itching to get it. I couldn't wait to get it. I kind of spoiled the fact that I were getting it for a birthday because I couldn't wait to get it. So I kind of made sure she were getting it, but she already ordered by time. So it's sort of a case of, well, you know, you got it now, so you might as well have it. And also, she knows this next couple of weeks are going to be a bit bugger for me because of work and Christmas. And don't just love this time of year. So anyway,
You can't
this is
go
the
wrong
Nemesis
with a
Prime.
Prime.
Thank you, Dave. You knew it was coming, didn't you?
I did. I was ready.
Look at that. It is just absolutely amazing. I've chucked to pieces with it. It is just like, it's the best, one of the best Optimus Prime designs. One of the best Nemesis. Just can't go wrong. Comes with a little matrix, even though I don't know why, because it shouldn't have a matrix. And you can make it into the super mode half, which is sort of a bit pointless at the pants. So I'm hoping maybe a third party company might make a trailer for him. Possibly.
Some
Would be
third
nice.
party pants. Nice.
Third party pants, yes. You can't go wrong with a bit of third party pants. But just look at it, look at the head sculpt. Oh, mangled them. Battered. Should have brought the other one up to compare, but it's just, like I say, it's everything I like about the Nemesis. It's got the teal, the blood red windows. It's just,
Yeah, it does look amazing, that one.
Yeah.
I
And it
love
is
the truck mode on that
Yeah.
as well.
and it is an amazing figure. I love the Optimus Prime one, and it's also solved the problem because I never knew which mode to put it in. But now I can have both modes. I can have the super mode and the road mode because really this design I know more from the PlayStation 2 video game, which never had the super mode. You just had this. So I'm just glad I can enjoy it most. And also, as you know, it comes with the Star Saber little plane, which are also very cool.
Some mini cons.
Some mini cons at last. No, again, another third party idea, maybe, because these two make the blade. Maybe they could make a blade to sort of make that so it looks more like the blue light that when it's into saber mode. But yeah, very chuffed with my pickups this week. Last couple of weeks.
Awesome. Quality pickups.
Thank you very much.
Can we see what the chat's saying? Gutsy didn't get anything. That's cool, Lee. I think that was the little Optimus, maybe. Stuart finished the Craftsman Toys Computron, Alpha Trion and Benin, Fans Toys, Blaster Tape Pack. Because he said that'd be cool for G.I. Joe Classified. I think he means the hoverboard there. Though Tailgate has a hoverboard in IDW.
Spike.
Phil saying hi. Welcome, Phil. Thanks for joining us. And he's fallen asleep because we're talking about Transformers.
Bye, Phil. You don't fall asleep when it comes to Nemesis Prime.
Martin says he joined at a good time. Phil wants to come on to you and Prime. You interested, Lee?
Hey. If he gives me enough drink, why not?
And Andy's here, shuffled in quietly into the back row. Sorry, I'm late. Just had to do a spot of actual content creating. What's that like? And then hellos. Right. I think we're about up to date there. Shall I go next?
If you like to.
If you loved.
I'll make myself big. Didn't get anything. I picked that up then, didn't I?
Yeah.
That joke never gets old, does it?
No, didn't get anything. Yeah, just waiting on some pre-orders coming through and that sort of stuff. So that's
I
me,
see.
Rudy.
Okay. So I got a dispatch email. So there'll be definitely something to show in 2 weeks' time.
Nice.
Because it's coming from America. So yeah, I got a dispatch email regarding figures from Skeletron. So I think it's 3 figures that I did on the Kickstarter and back a kit. So they'll definitely be here in 2 weeks. It's also
Awesome.
TFN Minicon next Saturday. There's a good chance I'm going to buy a Transformer. But I do actually have something to show because it was my daughter's birthday earlier in the week. And it's kind of something down my street, as you can see. We have a vintage inspired My Little Pony.
Oh, nice.
So this is Peachy, and it's like literally done in the original style, and it comes with like a playset, which again, full
Wow.
style playset.
If I'd known we were getting MLP content tonight, I'd have dressed up or something.
Well, yeah, I'm totally not a brony. I liked Happy Jack growing up, and I watched a handful of like episodes when I was younger. And my next door neighbour had My Little Ponies, but yeah, it's full of like nostalgia. And like, my daughter's only 3, and she doesn't really know what toy she really likes yet, but she's digging this. And I'm obviously loving the fact that it's like an 80s vintage style toy that she's into. But yeah, that's for all the bronies out there. You can brush her hair, and you can put on stirrups. You can put on a lovely little bonnet. Yeah.
Good, you've got some playability.
So-
That's what
so-
you need in a toy. That's good.
Has your daughter gone, Dad, can I have my pony back yet?
No.
I seem to really enjoy.
The other day she was playing with Soundwave though, so I'm just like, my kid's awesome now. So
No, she's really into monster trucks. Rudy got that for himself.
Yeah. Rudy, just embrace it. You know, we're all friends here.
monster
No
trucks.
judgment.
So yeah, that's. I actually have a pickup to show for once. But yeah,
Quality.
next episode there'll definitely be toys to show.
Good stuff. All right, that's the end of pickup. So let's move on to the next thing, which is Blast from the Past. You're up, Rudy.
So we are going to take a look back at Transformers before there were Transformers. We are going to take a look at Diaclone. So here we have an insert from the Japanese toy of Convoy. So yeah, Diaclone, real and robo. So this is obviously what Hasbro went to Japan and looked at what was at toy fairs and what was on the market, became friends with Takara, and here is what Optimus Prime was before he was Optimus Prime. Powered Convoy. And you can see subtle differences, like the grill's a little bit different. He's got, guns mounted on the top. His head's way more like pointy and spiky. Super big stacks. Obviously Diaclone smattered all on the side of the truck. Slightly different colors on the inside, red and blue. You can see a yellow or an orange Trailbreaker. Yeah, it's just a lovely piece of, not forgotten, but this is where it kind of all began. Car robot.
It's never not cool to look at the origins of a franchise.
Yeah, absolutely. Just seeing how they've morphed into something else by just buying up a license. Here's one that never made it into Transformers, though. Again, it's still Takara, but yeah, as you can see, there's Protect Black Ironhide. He wasn't called that. That was the e-hobby version, but yeah, and then a red Sunstreaker. I've never ever seen this toy in the flesh. Again, it just looks incredibly Japanese, full on Diaclone.
Yeah. It's just got the whole front of the truck for the chest.
Yeah,
It reminds me of, is it Armor Hide from Energon that had that?
Yeah,
kind of
do you know what?
yeah.
I bet you when they were doing Armor Hide, they went, "Oh, let's have a look at this." Oh, there you go. Let's take inspiration from here.
Very cool.
Lovely. And then this image, I think, is incredible. Seeing all the kanji, seeing what powered Convoy looked like. Obviously, we're going to hope that Missing Link does this color version of Ultra Magnus. But yeah, subtle differences like the blue. The picture on there is the blue cab with red and white stickers. Big stacks, totally different. You get to see a lot of the other cars in the range down in the corner. It just looked really explosive artwork, and again, seeing where Ultra Magnus came from. It's really, super exciting. Something a little bit different.
Very cool. Should we see what the chat have got to say? Right. I'm not sure what this means. To be strapped. Is that Blaster's gun on his shoulder?
I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Hold on, should we have a little look?
It could well have been.
Could be
Yeah.
similar, at least.
Last time had a big hole in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't see no hole.
Phil's just continuing to not be a Transformers fan. How much do these go for?
I have
Cannot
no
imagine.
literally no idea.
I
Someone
can't
like
imagine.
Russ would probably
cheap.
know. Russell Humphreys.
Yeah.
Was all right, he'd know. But yeah, I love how different it looks. It looks like Optimus Prime, obviously, but the asymmetric gun on the side, the big pointy antenna.
Gareth said
never-
he was watching some ads and it was pronounced Diaclon.
Diaclone. Yeah, those, like, if you ever have some spare time, it's fun to watch Diaclone adverts. They're really well done, considering it's like 1980 or something like that, 1981, with the stop motion and the dioramas that they create.
Phil's had enough. He wants Gareth to do a Minecraft stream instead.
You can even see the little Microman figures next to Trailbreaker, the blue and the red.
Yeah.
So is this an actual toy that was out, or is this just like a prototype?
No, this toy was out. This toy was like being sold in Japan.
Yeah.
So how come the Optimus we got was so different to this? This is.
I'm guessing from
Hasbro obviously adapted it a bit, didn't they?
For regulations, like they can't have too spiky things that may like injure a child. The laws in Japan on toys are very different to the laws in America and Europe.
Because that's the first time I've ever seen that and that design, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah, they obviously just made some changes that they thought would make it more suitable for the American market.
Yeah, but there's some changes, and that's night and day. That's like a whole different toy in a way.
It might be down to molding and how much they can buy plastic for, and if they can get a cost of we can get it all made in this type of plastic in this color. It'll cost X amount of money.
The yellow Trailbreaker is called Rigorous. Yes, I've heard that before. And he's a Decepticon medic. Well, now I need one. What are you telling me that?
Enabler. Thanks, Guzzy. It does like Delta Magnus was like inspired that name. And there's
Transformers is just a copy.
No, I just realised it's just come to me back to that original one. That really took my. What if they went, we like that design, but we can't afford to manufacture it, so we'll take the truck from Power Convoy and we'll make a trailer for that with a similar feature. So Power Convoy might have been the one to actually inspire Optimus Prime.
Yeah, maybe. Smokescreen's the same.
So I think, like you said, all the other ones are the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just different
A lot of them
colours.
stayed the same, and some of them changed a bit. But yeah. But yeah, they just ripped them off, basically, Phil. Is what we're saying. And it worked. And people loved it. And it's still popular to today. With
it's done all right.
Lots of people that aren't Phil.
It's done all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our week's blast from the past.
There we go.
I'd say that's blown my mind.
I thought you might like that one. I don't often get to talk about Transformers, so it's nice when I do.
No, Diaclone, very cool. It's always interesting to look back on that. And of course, it means there's more options for Hasbro to do repaints because they can do the Diaclone colours as well.
Yeah, it's a way to.
So they love that.
Create money and use resources and stay in business.
Can confirm Gareth is actually playing Minecraft.
Of course he is.
When isn't he? He breathes, he poops, he plays Minecraft. That's his life. Right. On that note, we'll move on to the next segment of the show, which is, of course, Pick Your Own. And this time around, we've chosen a topic that's very dear to my heart. What is it? I've forgotten.
Seeing red.
Seeing red, that's the one.
Yeah, you never stop talking about the colour, Dave.
Yeah, seeing red. So it could be toys that are literally red, or you could use it as a bit of a metaphor, be creative, interpret it how you want, basically, is what I'm saying. So who wants to go first?
Guess I can go first. Why not?
Go on then, Lee.
Oh,
See if I can enlarge you.
So a figure I picked today is I've gone for the literal red theme because I have no imagination, and it's a representation of a character from a movie that came out. I think it was last year, might have been last year, the year before, and it's a character I like. I'm not read the comics of him properly, but I do like the film representation and pretty much every other representation I have actually seen. I think like, and that's the figure to represent that character is Marvel's Legends Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine
On hoverboard, right?
on a hoverboard. Stay. So yeah, it's everyone knows Marvel Legends. No, there's some good, some bad. This one's quite good. I enjoy it. It's got everything you need for a Deadpool. It's got 2 guns, 2 knives. It's even got a big knife, and it's a good representation of the design from the third movie, and also quite a good representation to what I've seen in the comics. Very faithful, and it's just a great character to have. I think it's just I like his weighty humour, the way he looks at the world. He's a kindred spirit, some might say. So that is get off. See, he's got his nice little, good, decent movement. Holds his swords quite well. He's got storage for his swords. So for the price, which is around, I think around 25 or something like that, 20, 25, very fun, decent representation of the character. Comes with just enough accessories. He also comes with a couple of spare hands, but they're in a tub somewhere, so I don't need them. I think they're so you can hold the guns better. Guns can come out of the holster. Have it, YouTube. Come on, get us banned.
That's
Oh,
it.
no,
The stream's getting cut now. We're
Yeah,
done.
that's it.
Bye.
The stream's cut. Oh no, he showed guns. Jump. And just for good pleasure, get it. Can't get it out. Won't come out. It looks nice in there, like, and he's a little baby knife. So yes, that is my pick your own. It's the Marvel Legends
Quality.
Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right. Do you want to pick one next, Rudy?
Okie dokie.
And then we'll do some honourable mentions at the end, I think.
Oh, you're not having a go, Dave.
I will. I'm saying we'll save honourable mentions to the end.
So I have gone for, in terms of seeing red, the 2-pack Marvel Legends, Spider-Man and Carnage. So the box looks like a VHS. Obviously, when Peter Parker gets the symbiote costume, kind of sees red, gets a little bit angry, almost kills Shocker. So he definitely sees red. But in terms of what the symbiote does, it then bonds with Venom, and then a little piece comes off, And it creates this very, very angry young man, Cletus Cassidy, and he becomes Carnage, a red and black symbiote,
Absolutely.
who is the epitome of red and seeing red. Again, Marvel Legends, just as Lily said, incredibly posable, a great representation of the character, all spindly. He comes with hands that are also in a tub somewhere, because I've put him with his big claw hand, and he's, what do we call this, a scythe, a sickle?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so I think.
And I like that they're very TV accurate, or that's pretty much comic and TV accurate, but that's very TV with the blue accents, being that there's a black costume Spider-Man and there's a symbiote Spider-Man, and two are very different. One's an alien costume, one's just a costume. But yeah, two guys seeing red.
Quality. All right. I'll go next. I do not have a Marvel Legends figure. So, do I? I'm not. I've got a few choices, and I'm not sure which one to pick as my top pick and which one to have as my honourable mentions. Shall I just show a Transformer because Phil's here? No, I'm not. I'm not. I will save those for the honourable mentions, and I will go with Raphael, who, of course, does see red quite often in the metaphorical sense, and also has a nice red bandana. And this is the original sketch version, which is still one of my absolute favourite toys in my collection.
To be honest, they all
cool.
had red bandanas, didn't they?
They did, and then yeah, but from the cartoon onwards, when they had the different colours, Raphael was the one that maintained the red, but also a very angry young turtle. And entertainingly so. So that's my pick. For pick your own. Shall we do some honourable mentions?
Absolutely.
Aye.
Okay. Shall we let Lee do some honourable mentions first then?
Yeah. So one of my animal mentions is this is probably iconic of the 90s, and of course that is the Red Power Ranger.
Yay! We're laughing because just before the show, before you came along, Rudy said, "Do you think he's going to pick the Red Ranger?"
So, well, it was that, or of course, bit of what I will mention, which I'll mention in a minute. So yeah, Red Ranger. Of course, this isn't the Red Ranger because this is from the pack where they transfer powers from the comics. But even then, this is still a good representation of the Red Ranger, which of course was Jason, which was like the badass until Tommy came over and kicked his ass, basically. Yeah, and like the Lighting Collection, I completely missed it when it was coming out because I wasn't really going down the Power Ranger route at the time. But I kind of feel like it's better than what I thought it was, and it's a shame it got cancelled. So that's easy. The Red
It
Ranger
got cancelled because you didn't buy them, Lee.
Yeah, I let
Actually,
the team down. My fault. That's it. Blame Lee.
All right. Is that your honourable mention?
Yeah, I have got another one, but I think you're going to be mentioning it anyway. So if not, I'll mention it afterwards.
Okay. Rudy, do you want to go next?
Flame on!
Hey.
So, the epitome of red, as in flame red. We have got Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, in all his translucent glory. Bit of a Marvel Legends theme. When you said seeing red, I pretty much knew exactly what I was going to pick. Yeah. The little homage to the comic with the red stripes on him. And then just some extra molded pieces. If they'd done him just in red translucent plastic, I would have been fine. But yeah, the extra added detail, he's definitely red through and through. Hot head. for sure.
Nice. All right. And then I've got a couple of honourable mentions for you.
So
Which are
Marvel
both
Legend.
Transformers. Phil, you can go away and get a cup of tea now if you want. So I've chosen Sideswipe, and I've gone with this universe version that Lee kindly gifted me a
I haven't
little
seen
while
that
ago,
for years.
which I've kept in. I've transformed it a few times, but then I've kept it in the car mode because I just think it's really lovely. Just really cool, sleek car, and very red.
You'd
Fit
never
with
even
the-
know there was a robot in that.
No, it's very, very cool. I could have shown the Siege version, which is probably my favourite version of Sideswipe, really. And Sideswipe, my favourite character in the Transformers, just because he's a red Lamborghini primarily, and Lamborghinis are super cool. But I went with this one for something a bit different, and it is a really nice car mode, and it's a chance to show it off. There we go. And then the other classic red Transformer has to be, doesn't it? Rumble.
Oh,
Because he's an
Rumble?
angry little bot and he's red. That's Rumble.
Rumble, is it?
fuck's sake. Here we go.
And yeah, I don't think there's anything more to be said about that. We can move on now. Did you have another honourable mention you wanted to show, Lee?
Yeah, I just need to do something first.
What's he up to now? Right, I'll see if we can catch up with the chat a bit whilst you're sorting yourself out then.
Donut Rumble.
Phil says Deadpool looks pink. Looked red to me. Check your settings on your computer, Phil. Andy wants to know what Lee's cushion transforms into.
Which cushion?
Comfort.
Should be a robot, really.
Which what? This one. Pile of mess.
Excuse me. Guzzy says for red, I think I'm going to choose Road Rage. It's on the theme of Diaclone pre-tool colours of Transformers. Plus, I love both the Corvette Stingray and most of her toys. The Legacy one is sweet. There you go. Oh wow, she was in Kingdom, not Legacy. Fair enough. I didn't know. You could have got away with that. It turns into a flat cushion if you sit on it for long enough. Love that carnage. Yeah, it's very cool. Head's weird though. Buford thinks we've all got nice nips.
That's only because it's cold.
Martin's Red Pick Emperor's Royal Guard. Is that a
That's the
Star
only
Wars?
red- Because that's like the only red Star Wars figure.
Yeah.
I suppose R4D4.
Ben's picking Carnage too. Buford's with Martin. Yes, it is the only red vintage Star Wars figure. Honourable mention from Guzzy for G.I. Joe Classified Barbecue. I won't pretend I know what that is. I might try and look it up later if I remember. Sofubi Ultraman. I don't know about the Sofubi version specifically, but Ultraman does look cool in general. Yep, that's Rumble.
No, it's not.
Somebody's apologising for me. I don't know why. There's no need for that at all. No need. Phil likes the Fourth Doctor in red. Desperately trying to find something Doctor Who related to stuff in there.
He could have said one of the Daleks. Dalek Emperor, he's red. I think. Is it Dalek Emperor? No, one
All
of
right,
them's
I think
red,
we're up to date. Right, Lee, you're up.
Last honourable mention is, of course, it's got to be the Big Red himself.
Hey.
Represented by the Legacy, not Legacy. Is it Legacy?
Yeah.
Legacy United, didn't it? Yeah. Legacy United, because the G1's downstairs at the moment. I can't bother going getting it. But yeah, he's supposed to be my main one, but then I thought of Phil, and I thought, I think we're annoying him enough as it is. So there he is, Big Red himself. The OP, as some might say.
The OP.
The OG. The OGOP.
OGOP. ABC. Clearly he is red. Unlike Rumble, who is blue. But who am I to argue with?
Oh, Ed just drops in briefly. A little hello. Welcome, Ed. Thank you for dropping by. I'm sure we'll see you again come Wednesday on the Cosmic Council, if not before.
Curating duties elsewhere. Is he having a cheese and wine party?
And he's not invited us.
Rude.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Bang out of order.
Oh, another honourable mention from Guzzi. And they've gone for Masked Thunderhawk this time. That is a cool toy.
Another honourable mention.
You said the other one was your last one, Lee. What are you doing?
Hey, well,
It's good, right? That you came prepared.
hey, yeah, well, we all pull the lies out. You said Rumble was red, so you know.
Well, it's not though, is it?
I think we're all full of it today.
Rumble. I don't care that much, to be honest. Right. Now we're done rehashing that years-old debate. Let's move on.
Let's open up some old wounds for Transformers fans.
Yep. And our discussion this evening, which was suggested by Mr. Rudy Zizou, part of the title may have been contributed by me, is Myths, Magic, and Loincloth.
We do like a bit of magic, don't you, Dave?
I like a bit of loincloth, you know I do.
It's all swords, sorcery, fantasy, loincloths, furry boots, scantily clad, oiled up barbarian men and women and dwarves.
Yes,
And
all of the
elves.
above.
And elves.
And dragons.
Yeah. Equal
Dragons.
opportunities here.
There we go.
See, that's what
Just
my
get
last one was. It was a tiny
anything
thing.
in a loincloth. They don't strictly have to be in a loincloth either. Myths, magic, and loincloths. So, have you got some stuff you want to show off, Rudy?
I can show you one thing I grabbed because it took me a day and a half to find. I was just like, oh, I know exactly what I want to show, and I'm like, I don't know where it is. And it is.
Hold on,
This is going
There
to
we
be there might be some glare. So we have got Storm Collectibles, Tyrus Flare from Golden Axe, as well as Street Fighter 2. Golden Axe is like pretty much my favorite arcade game, and it very much encapsulates sword, sorcery, myths, loincloths, fairy boots, oiled up barbarian men and women and dwarves. So yeah, that's the insert, which is like the choice
player select.
choice player select, and that
Brilliant
is
games, the Golden Axe games.
what she looks like. It's a nightmare to get out of the box. So I was just like, I'll try and get it done before we went live, but no, I didn't manage to get it out of the box in time because I literally only found it about an hour ago or 2 hours ago. if you want to watch a previous video of mine from a few years ago, this made like number 2 in the top like toys of the year. So you can actually see it on screen out of the packaging if you want to go back and check my channel. But yeah, it's absolutely huge. It was my second foray into Storm collectibles after I got Sagat, and I was just like, I want another one. I managed
Look
to
at that
grab it.
dragon.
Yeah,
Nice.
like this is huge. I have to hide this away from my son now because he's like massive into dragons. If he knows we've got a dragon toy, so I'm like, oh, can I look at your dragon toy?
Is he a
Yeah.
fan of How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, we've just started
So good.
watching that. And Flight of Dragon, like I've put on Flight of Dragons, which is like a mid-80s like animation.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. So yeah, giant flame piece that spits out of the dragon's bit. Yeah, I absolutely love Golden Axe. I love the music. I love the way it's side-scrolling. I like that you could be a woman in it. Yeah, I feel like I need some skeletons to really go for it. Choice of different heads, muscular, like body, different hair. Epitomizes what myths and mythical, fantastical bits are. For me, the 80s was very much either science fiction or fantasy. Treated to, Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings and Golden Axe, all things like that, and it really educated me, and it's carried well on into like adult life, like Barbarian on the Spectrum 48K, all those things. He-Man, Black Star, Thunder, Conan, they're all built from the same kind of mythos.
Awesome. Have you got anything you want to contribute, Lee?
Not really, because I don't. I would say this genre sort of gone past me a little bit with the old. It's one of those things I like. I like it. I can get into it, but it's not something that can hold my attention.
No.
Like,
Well, you're still young. You're still young.
Thanks, Dave. No, I do like a bit. Like I said, you can't go wrong with a nice looking dragon every now and again. I've got a nice looking dragon, which is always cool to have. I know this is a Beast Wars, but this is the mode I keep it in because it's a big red dragon, which is cool.
When they were designing that Megatron, I thought that they'd very much took inspiration from other like dragons. They didn't just go, let's just make it like an American type, well-known, cuddly dragon. They really picked and choose different elements of Japanese and European dragons.
Like I say, it's just a wicked toy, this. Really fun toy. If no one's experienced it, definitely. This, I never expect. Have I? I think I had the original one at one point. Yeah. Must have at some point.
It's a good sized toy. If you got like some 5.5-inch figures like He-Man Origins or something like that, you could have them fighting that dragon.
Well, like I said, I do have some. I have a He-Man figure and a skeleton, and they are fun to mess around with. There's a lot of great articulation. That is fun to have the old sword, the old sword and shield combo is always a fun aspect to have with your toys. But I remember playing like games like the that Golden Axe. I used to remember playing that, and there was another one where they transformed into beasts. Can't remember what it's called. It was a side scroller.
Is that Shadow of the Beast? Or Altered Beast?
It could possibly be. But yeah. And I've watched like the old film like I think Jason and the Argonauts. Was it?
Argonauts.
And Clash of Titans, I think that was another one. No, no.
Yeah.
But to be honest, as my collection got, I haven't really got much in the genre. organise itself.
Right, well, I'll go then.
You'll go.
I have prepared a box, which I'm tentatively calling Dave's Loincloth Lucky Dip.
Oh, hell.
So let's see what I've got
we
in
might
here.
need to work on that. Might need to work on that a bit, Dave.
You've mentioned He-Man, Rudy. I've
Indeed.
got a few Masterverse toys now, but I chose to put Beastman in the box just because he's got an extra lengthy loincloth in this iteration. This is based on his appearance in the Revelation cartoon that was made recently on Netflix. And he's a cool toy. I like him. I like his triple beard array. I'm not quite sure what you'd call that. Like a triple ponytail beard kind of thing. Yes, and he's just a furry brute kind of a guy. He's cool. A transformer with a loincloth, no less, in Solus Prime. Amazing stuff. And again, some good length on that loincloth.
And a Warhammer.
And a hammer, yep. Which he uses to forge all sorts of mystical artifacts. Very cool. What else have I got in here? Oh, here's a mythological creature for you. A Minotaur. This is from that Lightning collection, Power Rangers stuffs. And I'm not even a Power Rangers fan in particular. Again, I don't dislike it. I don't want everything I say to be taken as a criticism like the Star Wars commentary was. But yeah, Minotaurs are cool, so I like that. Then I've got Kolig Shipbreaker from Boss Fight Studios. Very cool Brontosaur warrior with his loincloth. Present and correct, of course. Then I've got a version of Batman
Oh, I remember that.
fighting the frozen Batman from the
Yeah.
McFarlane Page Punchers series of figures. A different take on Batman in a prehistoric look with a very cool axe that looks like the bat symbol. Nice. And a big kind of furry surround and then a cape. There we go. And last but not least, Marvel Legends Scar. He could have gone in pick your own as well, couldn't he? Seeing red.
Yeah, for sure.
An angry Hulk. He's very cool. He's got the classic sword. He's got a little knife as well somewhere. I'm not sure where I've put that. In the realm of lost accessories. Probably under the bed somewhere. Yeah, so that's my lucky dip of loincloths for you. Shall we have a little catch up with the chat before we move along? Who contributed loincloth? Who do you think, Martin? Come on.
It's part and parcel of it. Like, it's just scantily clad.
Oh, Phil did ask if we were getting changed for this bit. No, that's going on the OnlyFans later. Who's that werewolf guy in He-Man who wears a loincloth? Do you mean Beastman that I just showed? Furry guy. Maybe. Togas. Why not? Phil said very skimpy. He's talking about Tyrese Flair's attire at that point, I think. What is Through the Dragon's Eye?
It is a BBC Schools programme from Look and Read. I'm going to feel like 89, 90, I think. I remember seeing it. When I was off ill at school, my mum would make me watch either Channel 4 Schools programming or BBC 2 programming in the morning to make sure I was still learning. She didn't realise that I absolutely bloody loved it. And I love watching school programmes. But yeah, Through the Dragon's Eye. word watchers.
Megatron Dragon form is really cool. Got me on the desk in front of me.
Very nice.
Very good. Good man.
Right. I think we're about up to date there. All right. So we've showed off a few toys. And of course, as is mandatory at this point, we've prepared a few slides to talk about as well to kill a bit of time and keep things going along.
Just wanted to mention this one as well.
Oh.
That's another thing I picked up, which was from Dungeons and Dragons. Nice chunky build of a figure, that one. Owlbear. Anyway, carry on, Dave.
That's all right.
It is
You just jump in anytime, Lee. No worries. All right. Yeah, got a few slides. So Conan the Barbarian, classic. Sort of the origins of the sword and sorcery subgenre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Appeared in Weird Tales magazine in the 30s, I think it was. Yeah, very cool. And any time I see a Conan toy, I think I'm tempted. And I haven't bought any of them yet, but I'm certainly going to.
Yeah, we're now getting to that realms of like Conan toys where there's quite a few to choose from.
Yeah.
Which one do I really want now?
Yeah, the new Boss Fight Studios one looks really good. So, yeah, not cheap, but very, very tempted to.
I'm just thinking, I want it to look like Conan without looking like Arnie, which is a little bit tricky because they kind of all look like Arnie. Arnold.
Yeah. And then Slain. This was part of 2000 AD. So yeah, I read some of these when I was young. My memory's not so good, so I don't have a massive memory of it, other than it was pretty brutal and lots of blood and gore.
Yeah,
And,
I remember.
yeah.
I had an older. He was easily like 5 or 6 years older than me, and he had a graphic novel collection. I remember seeing Slain and thinking, "It's not for me. It's a little." So it's a big step from what I was reading in terms of comics. Although I'd read 2000 AD though, so it's.
But yeah, I remember liking it. I'll probably need to go back and look at it again because I don't remember it in that much detail, but I remember that I did enjoy it at the time. And then of course, cartoons were a big part of our childhood, and none more really for me, I think, than the likes of He-Man. Definitely one of my favourites growing up.
It's the furry
adventures.
It's the furry trunks, isn't it? It's the over-proportioned body. What Masters of the Universe does, it blends science fiction and fantasy together, and I think that's why I like it so much, because there's tech, but then there's sorcery, and it's a really
you got might and magic and technology, and all the elements coming together. And just some really cool character designs, isn't it? Just weird stuff. Yeah, all the different rogues gallery of villains they ended up coming up with. That just gave it a whole bunch of wacky out there toys. And then but He-Man, just the classic quintessential warrior, really. And of course, then we get the spin-off, She-Ra.
You can't have one without the other.
That's it. You cannot. And we should probably be like, no, it's for girls. But actually, it's a pretty good show.
It is. Like, I remember watching both a lot in the 80s and enjoying both just as much.
Those outfits are stunning.
It's hair, lots of hair.
Yeah.
Just you got Bo there we go.
And of course,
Speaking of
Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Thundercats definitely takes inspiration from sword and sorcery and tech and all together. Especially if you think about the warrior maidens, Willa, and living in the trees, scantily clad. But even some of the use of their like weaponry as well. And some of the enemies they fight are definitely barbarian-esque.
Definitely. Yeah, and then you've got that magical element, of course, with Mumra.
Yeah, dark magic.
Yeah. Someone just mentioned this in the chat.
Indeed, in the chat.
Visionaries. We had to put this in here really for a friend of the show, Andy from Transformers the Show.
Yeah.
Give
it's
it
just-
a quick mention. These Visionaries toys were really interesting, actually. I never had any, but they're cool with their little holograms and stuff.
Indeed, I've got
Yeah.
Is it Cryo? No, not Cryotech. I've got the one that's voiced by Peter Cullen. He's the really like, he's a bad guy, but he's really gentle and he saves a unicorn and he's really funny. I've got that guy, but yeah, they're incredible figures. I really hope that they get loyal subjects to bring them back. The only gripe I have with Visionaries, and it's come from Adult, is that it's not diverse. There's only a handful of women like characters. Obviously, there's not the way that it's set. I get it, but there's no like ethnic diversity, and it's 87. If you look at 82, 83, you look at G.I. Joe from the same like company. It's predominantly white and masculine, but then G.I. Joe and even Master of the Universe are very kind of ethnic, or like there's ethnicity and diversity. But yeah, Visionaries is very.
I love this picture with like the bear coming out of him like that.
That was often on the video.
Yeah.
The Visionaries movie, which was a handful of episodes put together. Yeah, there's 2 female knights, or the Spectral Knights, Viralina and Galadria, Susan Blue. For you Transformers fans out there. But yeah, the blue, it's just holograms is a lost art. No toy does holograms anymore. I want it to come back desperately. Like Glow in the Dark's made a huge comeback, but I think holograms should.
So do the animals actually feature in the show like this?
Yeah.
Because the toys just have like a little hologram on them, don't they?
Yeah, so that's their totem, and each character would have a different totem. So I think that's Cryotech, and he had a bear. Galadriel has like a dolphin. Witterquick has like a leopard or a cheetah.
It'd be cool if they did toys of the animals as well in some way.
But yeah, and then they have like magic staffs, and they also had holograms on them as well, which granted them extra powers.
Yeah, if they did a figure of him and it had like an effect piece that could do that there, or something, yeah, that would be really awesome. All right, Black Star Rudy.
Indeed, I was just throwing a few vintage pieces. John Blackstar ends up on another planet. All the tech's gone. Yeah, so it reverts back to a more, I don't want to say like medieval, but a more like primitive barbarian style. It's all about him bringing freedom to the planet. He's an astronaut. Ends up on a different planet. I don't think there was many Black Star toys. I definitely didn't have them as a kid. I don't ever remember seeing them all. I remember watching a bit of the cartoon, which I think was a rented video from the video shop. But yeah, it's nice to see Galoob toys, and it's a really cool card back.
Yeah. I only remember Galoob for the Micro Machines, really, but they did all sorts.
Yeah, John Blackstar is his name, but then it's just Blackstar when he's down to a loincloth and his muscles out.
That's everything you need in life, honestly.
Indeed. Then a little bit of AD&D, or Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. LJN, they made Thundercats. Yeah, and you can just see that fantasy element. So I think you could use these action figures with the game as well. But they are literally fully posable action figures. North Lord, you can see him going against his foe, which I think possibly Strong Arm. I never really played Dungeons and Dragons or Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I played other role-playing games in my early teens, but I never played Dungeons and Dragons. And then these are just really rare figures that were just out at the time. It was a really saturated market, kind of akin to when Transformers came out. There was like GoBots, Converters, any sort of robot toy, and these were Warlord, Arak, Hercules, Demos, Machiste, and Mikola, which they're all from DC Comics. And again, just men with no clothes on.
Excellent stuff.
Loincloths, fur. But yeah, I never really read much DC comics when I was younger. But yeah, it was all part and parcel. It was just, what have we got that's like this that we can make a toy off?
Yeah.
I just wanted to show them because the packaging is just beautiful, and I just don't think you get action figures like it as much now. I think Master of the Universe has captured that, but even
Seeing
so,
the Hercules there just reminded me of watching Xena Warrior Princess growing up. That was a cracking series.
late 90s Channel 5. Yeah, just
I didn't
used
like
it
the
for-
Hercules series so much, but Xena was amazing.
badass.
Lucy
To be
Lawless.
honest, anything on Channel 5 at 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoons, it's going to be good. Xena, Hercules, Cleopatra 2525. But yeah, I love the different fonts, the different typography, just how the card looks.
Quality. Right. I think that's the end of our slides.
I've just remembered something I did kind of watch as a kid. Just all this medieval stuff, it kind of boosted my memory. I don't remember much of it, but I all remember it was one of those Power Ranger knockoffs sort of programs.
Oh,
Mystic Knights.
nice.
I never watched it. I think I might have been possibly at college or then at university. I was never kind of up in time, or I was out when it was shown. I feel like it's a Saturday. Is it a Saturday morning type?
I think it was on Fox Kids.
Fox
What
Kids.
I've seen of it. I can't remember I can't remember any of the characters' names. I think they have like different elements, like the red one's fire. I think the female's wind, blue one's water. I think the one at the back is might be ground or something like that. And
Those outfits are epic.
as you can see, she has a lovely long cloth. I like it how all the men are covered head to toe, but she's just doesn't care.
I mean, she's wearing much more than Tyrese Blair.
Yeah, I just remember this being one of those Power Ranger knockoffs. I said knockoff. And then, of course, you got some of the toys. Which actually don't actually look that bad, to be honest. I'll have to see if I can find some.
Yeah, that's that late 90s action figure joy.
Mm.
A few more
Shiny.
points of articulation, vac metallized plastic.
Got a tight Tryson there, Dave. You like old Tryson? So yeah, I can get involved when I want to.
There you go, Lee. Well done, you.
Thank you.
All right. Are we about done there?
The last thing I think we could talk about is the behemoth of a board game that is Hero Quest.
I've never played it, but you can talk about it by all
Yeah,
means.
it was I think it was the next evolution of board gaming, where you had like set pieces, doorways. You know, you could be a selection of different characters, and then you'd fight goblins again. Guy in a loincloth with a muscular body, and it really kind of changed board gaming, I think, for what had come before. It was just the next step in evolution, and obviously you could have Space Hulk and Space Crusade, and then you got your fantasy version, which was Hero Quest, rolling 2 dice, taking hits. You know, it was very interactive, but yet still a board game. And it just really iconic imagery. I'm sure there's some Hero Quest fans in the chat if you are of a similar age.
Yeah, Phil said it's great.
Yeah. And it got a re-release. You know, Hasbro re-released it again. Was it like 2 years ago? And I embellished it even more.
Shall we have a little catch up with the chat, see what they've been saying?
Yeah.
I think we're way behind at this stage.
Probably.
I don't know where we were up to, really. Somewhere around there, maybe.
Also, I'd like to thank everyone who has stuck around and not switch over to I'm Celebrity. Good lads.
My Little Pony to Slain.
Who'd have thought that?
That's a crossover I'd like to see. Visionaries. Thundercats, now we talking. Okay. There were female knights. Characters had totems and a staff vehicle. Who was the fox dude? In
That's
what?
Feral.
Was that the one that went ding, 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 ding? Anywho.
Andy didn't realise Black Star was Gloop.
Yeah, Galoob. They made a handful of action figures, Galoob. But they're, you know, more well known for other things.
Yeah. Micro Machines.
Indeed.
Yes. Amazing stuff, but nothing to do with the discussion. Right. I still have Torn and Nog text-based RPG for the ZX Spectrum. Gosh, we could go down a whole video game rabbit
Indeed.
hole, couldn't we, really? All your Final Fantasies and Shining and, yeah, so many. Go Power Mystic Knights.
Obviously,
Ladies don't need armor, they have their cutting wit.
They do not need armor.
Why did he have soap on a chain?
What's
So
that?
he
One
didn't
of,
drop-
one of those
just in
nights.
case he
Oh,
dropped
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case he dropped it, because you never dropped the soap.
And because he had a full set of Hero Quest First Aid.
Wow.
Awesome stuff. All right. I think we're about done there. We could probably call it a night, can't we?
What?
Yes.
Unless, you want
Fun little talk about loincloths and such.
unless you want to do the bonus content. That's
Absolutely.
I think you want to do the bonus content, don't you, Lee?
Oh, God,
I'm
shut
ready.
up,
I'm ready to see the bonus content.
Go on then.
This is what all you're stuck with us. So forget your celebrity down to deck. This is where you want to stop. Ladies and gentlemen. Toy me, toy you. Imagine if we ever had the chance to do a toy line. Are you ready for this, lads? Look at that.
Yes.
You could own your very own Dave. Would you like to talk us through the costume?
I like that outfit. I've obviously gone with some nice tight trousers to show off my ample thighs.
Absolutely.
And some red boots just to set off the whole look. And yeah,
It's
I've
like
got
that
the lightning
Silver
bolt on my
Age of
chest to
comics, like
reflect my electric personality, you know.
Silver Age of comics brought into, the next century.
Nice. We also got Rudy.
Special Ops, Black Ops. It's just, I was saying, I look like a G.I. Joe figure. Like, you've immortalized me. It's like a dream come true. I look like somebody out of like Action Force Red Shadows. It's like a dream come true.
It is absolutely. Yeah. And of course, the rare variant. What can I say, Green? It brings out the blue in my eyes.
It's just tight fitting. Very
Well,
tight.
Really, really showing off that figure. But you've put so much hard work in at the gym.
Yeah.
You've got to, really.
Well, not really. I just got a load of shrink wrap and shrink it around my stomach. But it's all about the Green Day, as you can see.
Look at that team.
Look at that. Your 3-pack is available in all good retailers like Woolworths, Zodiac, Jolly Giant.
Cosmic Toys. He's ordered a bunch of them, eh?
Yeah. Look at the joy in that kid's
We've
face.
even gone full marketing and photoshopped ourselves being played with by a child
Please don't
who
take
has
that
no idea what's in his hand.
Absolutely. Toy Me, Toy You were Legends Rise for blister packs.
I love that when they just kind of get a photo of a child and just Photoshop him whatever toy.
Go.
Oh dear.
See. Lovely bonus contents. So if you'd like to see more, join our Patreon. Oh, I'm
Got
OnlyFans. Oh, to do one better, make us a Patreon and let us know.
Should we catch up with the chat?
Do you
I
want
suppose
it?
so. Right. First of all, I'm missing a loincloth.
That's the variant.
Yeah, that was featured on the title on the thumbnail of today's episode, if you would.
Yeah.
For your keen
Wave
viewers.
2 is After Dark.
Yeah.
Well, if you order all the figures beforehand, you get that one for free.
The second one is Andy.
Does he mean because me and Andy are technically
Rudy,
the same
yeah.
person?
Yeah. Knockoff Punisher.
No, because when does Punisher wear a cap and glasses? Come on, Phil. Anyone can wear a skull. Punisher knocked off the pirates. You don't see the
Red
pirates.
Jackal. Just like Red Jackal from Action Force. Or Destro from G.I. Joe, if you will.
Reminds me of the custom Hasbro figures that weren't available.
Yeah.
Green Lantern knockoff Mexico.
It was like such a great idea, Hasbro did that, just custom figures, and it just didn't take off. I knew a handful of people that had them done. I think Mike Case had some done, and Larkin.
Does it come with a pelvic thrust action?
That'll be the cheaper kiddo.
Oh, the chat
Oh,
ruined
oh.
this for me. We're trying to have a nice, polite conversation.
Yeah, it's our dream to be action figures,
Oh,
and you've ruined it.
Rudy looks to be the villain of the wave. And in general, to be fair.
I would say he's more of an anti-hero than a villain.
Excellent. Nobody wants to be a little goody two-shoes in green spandex.
Don't knock my green spandex.
No, I want to be a little goody two-shoes in blue spandex. Thank you very much.
It is supposed to come with a cape. Why didn't you give him a cape? I got a yellow cape. That's shown in that one. There you go. See, he's got a yellow cape.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
Phil's really trying to sell this to Gareth.
All I'm saying is Cosmic Toy Man could do with some, I don't know, you could use like villains or companions, Okay, it could be a nice little spin-off. Crossover. Just in time for Christmas. He looks happy.
There we go. What a team.
Legends rise from blister packs.
All right. Unless you've got some bonus content, Lee, we can probably leave it there.
Well,
now
you mentioned it. But I think that is best said for the OnlyFans.
All right. So we can probably call it a day and get off and come back in a couple of weeks and do some more stuff. So
I might have the grey renders to show off or something like that. You never know. I'm just saying.
maybe next time, Lee, you can choose a discussion topic that I have no interest in. and then see what I can come up with. Anyway, we'll leave it there. It's a good time to end. So thank you everyone in the chat for joining us. Appreciate it as always. Always fun to just hang out and talk some nonsense on a Sunday evening. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks, Sunday night at 8 p.m. here on the YouTube. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. I'm a toy collector. Get me out of here!
Plastic dreams and shells that glow. Action heroes